is a demonstration of a part of a prenatal class. This is going to be a little bit of forward folding, warrior two, triangle, half moon. So I've got 2 blocks in front of me on the highest height. Open your feet out about 3 feet away from each other, or whatever is comfortable, making sure that you can press the outsides of your feet into the floor, making sure that you can tuck your pelvis a little bit and have a little bit of a nice long line in front of your hip flexors. So however wide that is for you, it's individual with each person's body. And place your hands on your belly just to say hello to that baby. And reminding yourself as we flow to give this part of your body and the space for the baby a lot of space. And just inhale and exhale here. Lift the quadriceps and push into the feet so you feel nice and anchored. And notice where your center is. Making sure, sensing that subtle energy, that you're not leaning into one foot or the other, that you're really centered and holding that baby right in the center of your torso and the center of all of the subtle energy that's going to happen as we move a little bit. So we're pushing into the feet, lifting those quadriceps. You're going to interlace the fingers behind your back, and maybe the palms of your hands come together, or maybe you extend and you've got lots of space for those palms to feel the air. It depends on your shoulders, and everybody's different. We're going to, palms together or not, just extend that package of interlaced fingers down the center back of your body. And as you do, push into your feet and then open and lift your heart space and your throat chakra. And if you want to look up a little bit, making sure that you're pushing your weight into both the balls of your feet and the heels of your feet. So you're not leaning back. And then lift, I'll show you, those hands up behind you as you look up to the sky, and stretch out the hip flexors in a nice, easy back bend. Inhaling and exhaling. And just see how far you want to go and how far you want to lift those interlaced fingers up. Inhale and exhale, that last breath cycle, and then just let that go. Come back to upright and place your hands gently on the fronts of your thighs. Inhale and exhale, and we're going to come forward, extending the sits bones out behind you as you extend the crown of your head forward. But keep looking forward a little bit, or maybe on the floor a few feet in front of you, so that you don't feel like you're scrunching anything in here. Sits bones really extend back. That's going to help give that baby some nice space. And place your hands on the blocks when the hands land there. And breathe here. Nice long spine. Inhale and exhale. You can let your weight kind of drop into those hands. We're going to go back and forth. Just bending one knee at a time on the exhale. Drop into one side, bending the knee. And on the inhale, extend the legs without locking the knees. Exhale, drop to one side. And let this movement attach itself to your breath. But if you need an extra breath cycle in the center, that's okay. You don't need to breathe or move fast. You're just finding a little bit of length and expansion. Sits bones are extending out behind you, which gives you the opportunity to find a nice stretch in your inner thighs. Next time you come to center, just stop there and breathe. Looking a little bit forward. And now we're going to take the left foot and we're going to shift our weight to the ball of the foot and then turn the heel in or out, depending on your perspective, so that that foot is turned 45 degrees. And then with the right foot, we're gonna lift the toes and the ball of the foot and pivot on the heel and open that foot out towards, I've got a chair here in case you need that. I'm not sure it shows on the video, but it's here. And you can use blocks or chairs. Go ahead and bend the right knee, and we're coming first into side angle stretch. Use the blocks for support. So walk them according to your needs, making sure first that the right heel is even with the middle of the arch of the left foot. And you're gonna tuck that right hip in, bend that right knee, and you have a bunch of options here. You can lay the forearm of the right hand on top of the right thigh. You can place the block on the inside of the right foot and place your hand on that block, or you can reach out to that chair. Bend the right knee so that it's 90 degrees. So you may need to slip that left foot out behind you a little bit. Say hello to your baby as you drop into a nice open and supported, in the way you prefer, side angle stretch. So we're gonna circle the arm in a nice wide circle and lift that arm up to the sky. Inhale and exhale, and decide if you want to look up at those fingers or if you want to look straight out in front, and breathe here. And now we're going to push into this right foot. We're going to circle this arm out to the side so it lifts us up, and we're coming into warrior two. So extend those arms very purposefully out to each side and look out over your fingers. Again, tucking that right hip, bending that right knee at a 90-degree angle, and centering your baby so that the hip bones, looking forward, can frame that baby and give it lots of nice space as you strengthen your legs and feel the power and openness of warrior two. One more breath cycle here. And then gently straighten the right leg. Don't lock that knee. Make the quadricep really strong. Push into both feet, ball of the foot and the heel. Place one hand in this hip joint and soften it as the left hip flank reaches out to the side. So you're tucking here on the right side, not locking that knee, but nice strong leg. And you're reaching the left hip flank out behind you. And then again, finding a block, or if you need it, the chair. Inhale and exhale. Tuck the right shoulder in so that you can open the left shoulder. And if you want, extend that left arm up to the sky. Inhale, exhale. Look up to the sky if that feels good. Inhaling and exhaling. And now we're going to let that left arm just pull us up and out to the side. And go ahead and drop those hands. And now we're going to draw that left foot forward a little bit as we bend this right knee, and we're going to come into half moon. So I've got the chair in case you need that, and I've got the block in case you're in the mood for that. So we're going to place the left hand on the left hip flank. We're going to bend this right knee so we can push down in order to lift and float up and to the side. So I'm going to, as like a pendulum, my right hand is going to drop slowly to the chair as my left leg floats up. And again, lots of space for baby. Lift your left arm up and just feel all that energy and openness. This is really good for your low back. Make sure you're breathing. 2 more breath cycles here. Let it feel liberating. The openness of the arms, like the opening scene in Sound and Music. Lots of space in the meadow. Bend that right knee, come back into your triangle, and then turn your feet so the outsides of the feet are parallel. And now open the feet out, just like a ballet dancer. Bend your knees and open those knees out to the side. And just rock back and forth to find your center. You can even hold your baby. Draw your arms up into cactus for a nice goddess pose. Inhale and exhale here. You can even sigh. And then just straighten everything. V for victory with the arms. Nice strong legs. And then just let it go. And shake it out if that feels good. And that's the prenatal chemo for now.